Hey team, Amy Welch, Independent Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and this is day 3 in our 10-day video series for new ambassadors. I'm really excited to talk about the topic today, which is something that is so simple, but in the beginning we tend to make it overcomplicated. And that is, how do you talk to people about Plexus? Right? What do I say? What if somebody asks me about it? What do I do? Well, I'm going to answer your question with a question. I know it's something you shouldn't do, but how do you talk to your friends about anything that you love, right? Because that's all we're doing is sharing. What do you say? In the beginning, you don't have to say a whole lot. You just have to share that you love these products and what they've done for you. You don't have to have a big testimony. You don't even have to be on the products, believe it or not. My very first post when I decided to share, I hadn't lost any weight. I hadn't cut any cravings. I certainly hadn't gotten off any medications or anything. You know why I shared? Because I didn't need a nap that day. And in my world, that changed my life. And I knew I had a lot of mommy friends out there that were dependent on needing a nap. And the fact that I didn't need a nap was enough for me to shout it from the rooftops. So you don't need a whole lot. You just need to share why you love it. If you haven't even tried it yet, you can share how excited you are to start. You know, you can say, my friend Amy has had amazing results. I'm tired of seeing her full of energy, so I am excited to be there myself and try it. That's it. So I want you guys to think a second. When you're friends with somebody, you share things you love, right? A new restaurant, a good movie, a book. I mean, how many people have these metal cups because we've shared? These are my favorite erasable pens. I can't tell you how many people now have bought them off Amazon because I love them and I shared. That's what you do when you're friends with somebody. So think about it for a minute. When you share, you go to a restaurant, the food was amazing, good atmosphere, and the service was pretty good. You share that with a friend, right? Do they expect you to know the chef? Do they expect you to know where that chef was educated or how long he's been at the restaurant? No. Do they expect you to know the health department rating? How about everything on their menu? When you recommend a restaurant, do they expect you to know every single meal that's on that menu? Do your friends expect you to know where the restaurant buys their food? No, they don't care about any of that. They just want to know that you love their food and you love their service. That's it, and that's enough for them to go. Why? Because your friends trust you. And so that's all we're doing with Plexus. I want you, if you're new, to get the word sell and sale out of your head, out of your vocabulary. We're not selling anything, okay? We are sharing life-changing products that can help people. We share them because we genuinely care about people. 99% of us actually are here as ambassadors working the business, and we didn't intend to be. I didn't come into this for the business. But once I felt so amazing, I cannot not share. I feel selfish because I want everybody else to feel as good as I do. Same thing with everything else in my life that I share. A good service, a good contractor, a good plumber. You want your friends to have the best, awesome experiences that you do. So share your passion, share your belief, share what Plexus has done for you. Now, if you're brand new, you may not have that passion and belief yet. That's okay. Use mine. Use your upline. That's what we're here for. We have the testimonies. We have the belief. We have the passion. Whether it's a health testimony, you know, I have a great one that I can share, or if it's financial, I can share my paycheck. You can use my belief in the beginning. That's totally acceptable. The other thing I want you guys to remember when it comes to talking to people about Plexus, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Just like that restaurant. When you tell someone how awesome that pink drink is, you don't have to know every single ingredient in it. You don't have to know how it works. You just have to know that you love it and your friend would love it too. And then when they ask you questions that you can't answer, it's okay to say, you know what? I don't know. I've not been asked that yet. But my friend Amy knows. Let me get her to answer for us. That's totally fine. Don't get so caught up and so nervous in having to know everything before you talk to people. The other thing I want you guys to realize is we're not trying to convince people to try Plexus. So if that's in your mindset, you need to get rid of that. Don't ever try to convince somebody to try it. Don't ever try to talk somebody into it. That's not what we want. We want people who are already willing to try Plexus. Now, you probably say, well, people don't even know about it. How do I know they're ready? You know they're ready if, one, they already are healthy and they're fitness people, right? Because our products are fantastic for people that are taking care of their bodies already. Maybe though you have somebody who is sick and they are looking for relief. Maybe you have somebody who you know has tried every diet out there and they are looking for weight loss. These people are the ones you want to talk to about Plexus. You're not going to have to convince them that their health is important. You're not going to have to convince them that, losing weight is something that is possible. You don't have to convince them that they want to feel better. They're already looking for that. And, with your close inner circle of friends, those are the ones you want to reach out to and ask them to do this with you. It's so much more fun when your friends get healthy and when your friends do this business with you together. So I want you to keep it simple in the beginning. Please use your upline. That's how I learned about the products. I mean, certainly I did my own research, but I pulled my upline into three-way calls and messages all the time with potentials. That's okay, guys. I don't want you to project your fears onto your potentials. What I mean is, for instance, if somebody asks you how much is Plexus, they really just want to know how much it is. They are not telling you that it's too expensive or that they can't afford it or they're scared by the price. That is us projecting onto them, okay? Plexus is cheap. It is very affordable. I actually saved money in my first month on Plexus. It would cost me more now to quit than it would to stay on Plexus. So don't project that onto someone. Do not project that they're going to think it's a scam, or don't project that they're not going to want to try it. Don't project that they would say no. Share your passion, share your belief, share these amazing products. Now, you are going to get questions from people, and I want you to practice out loud how you would talk to people about Plexus. Do it in the shower, do it in the mirror, but practice. Practice your elevator speech. What is your 10-second what is Plexus answer? If somebody says, how much is it? Send me more information. Just send me your website link. Tell me more about it. You always want to bring it back to their health issues. There is so much information about Plexus and so many products and all the ingredients. If somebody says, send me to your website, they're going to get overwhelmed without any context. If somebody says, send me more information, we have way too much information to send them. You always want to focus on how Plexus can help them specifically. So you want to ask them, hey, I would love to send you more information on Plexus. What would you like Plexus to do for you, though? How could Plexus help you? What would your health goal be? We need to narrow that down, right, before we send them anything. So keep it simple. I want you to watch this video that I'm going to post on overcoming objections and common questions. So how do you answer the cost question? How do you answer when somebody says, I'm just going to eat healthy, I don't take supplements? How do you answer the FDA question? All of these things, I want you to watch this next video. Thanks, guys.